Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back. It's your girl Shantae Renee. Thanks for stopping by to hear what I got to say for my daily chat. Also, you can check out my website. It's shantaerenee.io, and there you'll find some wonderful stickers I've created, some journals with original designs, as well as some easy to follow prompts to get your journey started. So today's topic I wanted to discuss: you don't have to subscribe to other people's bullshit and delusions. Yes, I'm being that straightforward. You don't have to subscribe to it. And especially when it comes to family, don't let the title family put you to sleep. Because let me tell you, they'll use that and abuse it to try to get you where they want you to be. Because with family, they will place this invisible hold over you and your life, and to ensure they can control any and everything that you may do. I am forewarning you. I know it sounds harsh and cold, but it's very true. Those are the very first people that you will want to start off with your journey with, understanding where you stand with them. Because what I've noticed, a lot of our traumas start with our family. And I think that's where we need to look first. Yes, I've said it. Because I know it's true, because for myself, it wasn't until later in my life, but that's where I realized, and I started there, and I started to heal a lot. Because with them, what they'll try to do is bring you into their illusion that they've created of how things are supposed to be, when if it's not there, it's not there, and it shouldn't be forced, And it's funny because they think just because of this so-called title of family that you're supposed to drop everything and do exactly what they say. Not on my watch. Another reason why you don't want to subscribe to other people's delusions is because you stop becoming a main character in your life story. You start becoming some extra in their life story, or better yet, a typecast within their story. And it's like, that's defeating the purpose, I know we're all wanting to be helpful and to help others out, but if you realize and start to see that, okay, there's this story going on in the background, and I'm playing this particular character, and that's not who I am. Stop playing the role. Stop playing the role. I know it seems difficult. I know it seems hard to process, but the thing is that we come down here, well, this is my belief. My belief is that we come down here to live out different experiences, and the way that we will do that is by being the main character in our life story. If we're not the main character in our life story, then whose story are we in? Right? Obviously, at that point, we're in somebody else's story. Now, I'm not saying main character to be egotistical or anything like that. I mean main character in the sense of where the focus needs to be, where the choices and the decisions are supposed to reside. Because it's all about you. Now, I know it sounds very contradictory, what I just said about ego, but What I'm saying is you need to take yourself into consideration, right? And this is going to the whole family thing I was saying. We don't take ourselves into consideration. We are looking to them for the answer and choices and the decisions, when we already have the answers inside of ourselves. We keep looking outside to these certain groups of bodies that may not necessarily have your best interests at heart. So stop subscribing to other people's delusions, because you're going to become, sorry to say, but an extra. And I know you're not an extra. I know you're the main character. And to piggyback off of that, when you're subscribing to somebody else's delusions, they're putting a persona on you that isn't you, right? You're not being your authentic self in those moments. You're being who they want you to be, right? And that's not fair to you, because then you get lost and confused because you don't know who you are at that point, right? Because it's like, hold up. Who am I? Yo, all I can say is I know this firsthand. So I came to an epiphany and was like, all right, I need to redefine family. I need to, because my whole time growing up, I thought family was defined a certain way. Well, my definition did not hold up for me. So I had to redefine it for myself. And so I redefined it with my own family, with my partner and our 2 children. I defined family based upon that. And so then I was like, okay, hold up. If I'm redefining family, this whole time while I was growing up, the decisions and choices I was making, were they my own? Or was it the character I was playing in somebody else's story? And then I started to realize, sadly enough, a lot of the choices and decisions I was making was based upon the character that somebody had given to me. It wasn't who I was. I started to realize I really became, or rather I started to embody my authentic self a lot of times in isolation, where there was, no outside noise. I can focus on my thoughts and really digest it, break it down. But yeah, this whole time, I know it sounds not sad, but it was very disheartening, kind of shocking, jarring to be like, whoa. This whole time, up until this point, well, I would say maybe a few years ago, up until that point, a few years ago, a lot of the choices and decisions I was making wasn't based upon who I am authentically. It was based upon the character I was playing in somebody else's story. Yep. I wasn't the main character in my own story. I was playing a role in somebody else's story. I think, I don't know if y'all heard me or if you're understanding me, but yes, I was playing another role and it was not me. And so when I realized that, I was like, hold up. No, this is enough. I am the main character. I am taking back my story, and I'm putting it out there. So I had to start to realize and understand I need to make choices and decisions for myself. When I start to do that, then I can show up and be here my full self all the time. And when I decided to stop subscribing to this particular story that had been, I don't want to say conjured up, but pretty much the story that had been created, I was tired of playing that role. Because it wasn't me. It wasn't making me happy. It wasn't fulfilling. It wasn't getting me to where I wanted to be. So what I did, I hit unsubscribe. Yes. And it's funny that I'm saying this, because I'm saying this on YouTube and they have the subscribe button and unsubscribe, but it's true. It is really true. You pick and choose and curate what you want to see and experience. It's up to you to choose that. And when you don't do that, somebody else is going to choose it for you. I.e., the algorithm will choose what you want to look at, but you have to train it and tell it, you know what? No, I don't want to watch this. Remove. And funny enough, that's kind of how I've started to see life is. I pick and choose what I want to participate in, what I want to choose. Because if I don't, somebody else is going to choose for me. And for a very long time, somebody was. So, today is the day you take back your story. Today is the day you hit the unsubscribe button. Today is the day that you become the main character. I know you are. I know you're the main character because at a point in time, I didn't think I was. I was like, what? I was playing the shy, introverted girl, and it's not me. It's not me at all. Yeah, I have my moments. But I decided I'm going to be the main character. And I know you can too. So, what have we learned? You don't have to subscribe to other people's bullshit. And especially just because they're quote unquote family, or just because you've known this person for 10, 15, 20 years, or just because you don't have to. Take back the control. Take back the role and make it your own. Well, I appreciate your time, guys. That was today's daily chat. I love to hear your comments down below. Your thoughts are greatly appreciated. And once again, I'm Shantae Renee. I'm sending love and peace. Until next time.